What's up, guys? It's Dish Gaming here. Sorry if I sound like quieter than usual. I'm just other people are actually in the house this time. So a happy Super Bowl Sunday to you, unless of course you don't. Unless of course you are one of the other Yanks like me who doesn't like the Super Bowl or in another country. Hold on. Speaking of Yanks, let's go see how the culture is in our nation. Where is it? Culture. I see. Yankees are beginning to take over much of the South. What? Whoa, that's a lot of Pueblo in Albuquerque. There's a lot of Yankees in Animas. Yeah. Whatever. So we are back. Let's see, last time we got all of this territory. Well, no, not all of that territory, all of this territory. So that's good. Probably go to war with whoever we please at this point. I mean, we're technically 7th in military ranking, but what was I researching anyway? I think I got iron steamers, right? What do I use to? That's right. I'm also considering going for the. Well, I'm not considering it. I know I'm going to, but annexation of the Dominican Republic. Built the Panama Canal. Have invented nitroglycerin, which is in inorganic chemistry. We just need military statistics. Military statistics. No, we need military statistics actually. I really want nitroglycerin. Also, it's almost 1870, so what was I gonna say? I was gonna say something about like. But I was gonna say there's something we can do once it gets to 1870, but I don't remember what. It's not really colonizing that we need the Dark Continent for, which doesn't happen until slightly later, so I'm gonna have to research the tech immediately. Like in the base game, I remember usually you wanted to research Bolivia. Okay, you don't want to research Bolivia. That doesn't make any sense, obviously. But no, but usually you'd want to research like machine guns the second you could. So that way you would, Liberty enlightening the world. Oh, we're getting the Statue of Liberty. What's New York's life rating? Just what? I don't think I've ever seen a life rating that high. In fact, there's a life rating map mode, right? I didn't know it was possible to go above 35 in this game. There's a life rating one, right? I think there is. No. I don't think there is, actually. Maybe there is, maybe there isn't, I can't remember now. What is, like, London's life rating? 45. Paris, meanwhile, is at, yeah, the 35. The typical 35. Yeah, the Berlin. Couldn't remember the name of Berlin there for a minute. Okay, so some of the bigger cities have a life rating of like 45, but haven't seen 55 though. So we can increase Argentina. And in other news, Ecuador can be completely cut off from getting any new, So is anybody trying to influence our people? Colombia. 3 countries are going after Colombia right now. Which one of you are the most dedicated? Almost see our splendor, of course. In other news, Canada is now sort of existing, but they don't control all of Canada. I think when we can, I think we're gonna begin colonizing these areas. Let's breech-loaded rifles. We have breech-loaded rifles, right? Yeah, we have breech-loaded rifles. Why haven't we gotten colonial negotiations? Oh, we need the year to be before 1880. Okay. Elections have begun. Still supporting a very decolonizing policy in this area. I wonder. I don't know if they're out. If the Spanish weren't allied with the British, I probably would go to war with them. The American West Indies has can be officially incorporated into a state. Excellent. St. Bart's is now a state. With 16,000 people, that's actually really low to become a state. Isn't the threshold 30,000? It's half of the threshold. Let's get residency. Let's see, who's winning in the election right now? The voters' ideologies. Okay, so it seems like no matter who wins, they're going to need to make a deal with the working men's. Or socialists, whatever you want to call them. Zachary Taylor's dead? Poor man. Protectionism. Finally, we can actually go get a railroad from the east to west coast. I wonder wasn't the actual railroad that was like the Transcontinental Railroad? Was it actually built like around here-ish, I think? And we don't actually have the tech to expand a railroad there. And we won't have it until 1870. Yet it was completed in 1868 somehow. Though this does make much more sense going through the south and whatnot. But also, Las Vegas is getting a railroad. All these areas are now getting railroads. Can we get a railroad in the north yet? I mean, we've gotten us to there. Decisive argument for laissez-faire. No, I don't want to do a decisive argument. Or nobody likes you laissez-faire. Rebels have risen in Paraguay. What are their demands? Paraguayan reactionaries. Where's Paraguay's? So we basically need military access to another country to be able to actually send troops to go help the Paraguayan reactionaries in their struggle. I'm kidding. We're gonna go definitely help the government, of course, there, but... Ah, yes, we still need to merge back together all our navies, so... Yeah, we'll split you off. 30,000 men are going to go sail to, South Brazil, most likely. Near the Paraguayan border. Just go to Destero. Profit. Of course. What's the highest thing that's people want? Minimum wage. Okay. Low minimum wage. So let's see, we got the king over here. The kingdom of Joseon. Let's see. Oh my god, we got a nitroglycerin. Damn Spanish. We need to wait until like Carlos Troubles or something rise up and just oust like all the Let's go for idealism now. We've been putting it off for a while. Oh. Why are we losing so much more money now? Let's raise tariffs just a little. Okay. 42% tariff sounds a little high, but it's necessary for a functioning economy, of course. The Republicans are in here. Add to spear, repay debts, cut down to size. Okay, so yeah, fortunately we already have 30,000 men already in the neighboring countries, so it should be a very short march over to Asuncion before we take it. So good. Chile, I see, basically get their modern borders by this point. It's the American-Paraguayan War, of course. The Battle of Asuncion. The end of Reconstruction. I'm trying to understand here. We should embrace the North and South regional difference. Okay, so yeah, that should hopefully promote them to become Yankee, essentially Yankee. They'll merge the Yankees and the Dixies into just American general. There we go. I don't know, do they? Yep, Argentina has cores there. And that's actually the only part of their country that's like weird shaped. Okay, Argentina. Prioritize the saving of poor neighborhoods. Here we go. Now we can build the Panama Canal. I'll have as much money as they need, of course. Ah, yes, finally. We have an easy way to get to, the west. The easier way, I suppose. It's not the easiest way, but it could have really helped in our recent war where we were, So, Formosa will be occupied next just because it has the same name as what the Japanese call Taiwan. So, that's really the only reason. Revolution and counter-revolution. Well, we'll go for that after we're done with idealism, of course. Just so we can get Hawaii under the fold. I wonder who's going to get the Congo. I've seen it go to Sardinia, Piedmont, and Belgium. Well, I personally haven't seen it go to Sardinia, Piedmont, but I saw a Destiny made manifest an AR on the Paradox Plaza subreddit. They had Sardinia, Piedmont had this, and then later it became Italian. Whatever. So I don't think we're gonna know that though until next episode. This hasn't been as eventful of an episode. Add Paraguay to the... You know what? Actually, can we add war goals? No, we don't actually want to cut them down to size. You know what? Add Paraguay back to our sphere. It's nice though to know that we're now gonna finally get we're going to get Balboa. Okay, so we researched idealism, now let's get revolution and counter-revolution. Sorry, just, you know. No, we never recruit irregulars. Irregulars are weak. Peru wants an alliance. Sure thing, Peru. Okay, so yeah, we got 16 new units in production. Prices collapsed and something. Wasn't really paying attention to what it was. So we're now on the ships. Those ships can finally sail back to Norfolk. That's good though. We got Balboa. On Imperial Japan, well, what can we use this for? We could potentially add a war goal. Take the Japanese Bonin Islands, but I don't really want the Japanese Bonin Islands. It's a problem. Is this considered part of the? No, it's not. What's the other Bonin Islands that they don't own? Whatever. I'll just take the extra prestige rather than losing a little bit to CB. I'll make sure Lanfang stays alive. There we go. In fact, we'll make sure they stay alive by becoming American. Trust me, once Canada becomes independent, I'm planning on annexing them. Whether it's slowly or all at once, I don't know. Oh, would we even be able to do a conquest CB against them? I don't know. I don't remember. I think you have to have at least like, I think you could only have at most 4 states to do a conquest CB. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Something tells me though, no matter what, British are gonna keep on holding on to Newfoundland and Labrador for like ages, just like refusing to give it up. Well, this might actually be a bit of a shorter episode. Only 15 minutes, it's almost 1871. I suppose it hasn't been as eventful as the past couple of episodes. Bolivia. Welcome to the Spear, Bolivia. Oh god, which one of our... Bolivia? Seriously? You just joined their sphere of influence, and now... having rebel issues. What are these? Anarcho-liberals. Oh god. Gave me a shiver down my spine for a second. Okay, so I guess the most eventful thing that happened this episode so far is we got the land for the Panama Canal. We're going to be building the Panama Canal. Has the Suez Canal even been finished yet? I'm just curious. No, yeah, it's been finished. How about the Kiel Canal? Nope, hasn't even been started yet, apparently. Oh my god, Spain is a republic now? Oh wow, I'm surprised. They're not worth it. I'm sorry, what? How is Bolivia accusing us of things we've never even heard of? The British aren't even influencing them. No, yeah, we've been discredited by the British using their little bit of power they had there. Just because the British feel like annoying us. Let's just fund a, what was a Buenos Aires railway. Let's fund railways in the south. Let's fund some, let's fund some railways in some of our, created. Arkansas hasn't been a state until now? What? That is kind of shocking, actually. Also, they have a very underdeveloped. Oh no. The First International happened. Let's just, let's fortify St. Bart's. How I found Livingstone. Let's expand the fort there. Expand the fort in Annapolis as well. And we will... Caribou already had a fort. Oh yeah, they did. Interesting. We're just getting some fort construction around here and whatnot, you know. Just in case the Brits decide to try anything. Of course we want a Detroit fort. I don't know why there wasn't there one there already. And Marquette. You know, just the 2 choke points in this whole area. Alright, because I know there's going to be war with Canada at some point. It's inevitable. And also, eventually, we're going to turn on Mexico and go invade them as well. But, I mean, that's just... yeah. That's just... We'll eventually just take all of North America under our wing. It's probably going to be under our wing eventually. Except we won't be returning the Panama Canal to Panama in 1992, of course. There's flashpoint tension in Texas? Texas? Oh, and there too. Let's see where the next real flashpoint is going to probably be. Oh my god, I never noticed how much flashpoint tension there is in the Ottomans. Wait, what? Oh. I think I see. Oh yeah, because the British got that, so their name's kind of getting stretched all over the place. Oh, Kasala. Kasala. What would this flashpoint be for? Saddam. Ah, I see. I'm trying to predict what the first. Oh, that's what happens in 1870. We finally get crises. I'm trying to predict what the first crises will be. Oh god, I was supposed to have the episode a month ago. Oh well. I'm not used to making these episodes 20 minutes. They usually end up being half an hour. Whatever. Well, anyways, guys, that's the end of the episode. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching.